Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Shonen Jump Building Podcast. I'm your host, Dot, and Megars.
That is I. I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here.
We're both very healthy and enjoying life. Both,
All
especially
the
me. I'm having a
time.
very, very fun time. Very good. Okay, comments. There's a comment from our main man, SJOAB, who did the counting of the fucking stats or whatever. And he said, I watch every episode, but I'm only caught up to 3 manga, so I'm spoiling myself every podcast. Also, the next calculations is going to be a word count on all videos. I will have it finished by the end of the next month. Also, the method whatever, I don't care about this. Yeah, okay, so the fucking stats thing, right, from the end of the episode is actually, like, it's not useful, but, it's interesting, I guess. But a word count, I think he's just, like, trying to flex his autism.
Maybe.
Like, because what could be more autistic than, like, counting every single word in a podcast episode? And who does that benefit? What am I going to do with a word count? I mean, it's funny. I like the idea. But why? It's a little perplexing, I guess.
My brain don't work like that, so I don't really know.
I mean, I guess we'll know which... Well, most of my words are going to be or...
True.
Is he going to count the ums and the uhs as words or no?
Well, if he doesn't, that's going to be an easy job then. It's like cutting
it's gonna be
90% of the
3
podcast.
words. Pretty much, yes. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see when he puts out the word count for every episode for whatever reason. Interesting or not, I don't know. There's the Roboco thing that I need to talk about, but I'll talk about it when we actually get to Roboco. Pain. Okay, One Piece, chapter 1012. Very good chapter.
2012. That's a strange looking too.
1013. This is the second time I've done this. I remember last week I also fucked up a number in the chapter title. Whatever,
Sad.
It's fine. This is my only job, and I fuck it up every single time. Okay, the reader request page is cool. Sanji is looking at a Zoro shark. It's funny. Zoro sleeping in the fucking background. It's good.
I didn't realize Zoro was there.
Yeah, how? Are you blind? Okay, whatever, it's fine.
Yes.
Moving into the actual chapter, we're continuing with Nami, Big Mom, and the gang. Nami does a tornado tempo, very thick thighs, very nice.
Nice.
And she seems to be in a bit of a I don't know what the fuck the word is. She's dilemma, yeah, because she's gonna get headbutted, but then Big Mom pulls out this fucking mega attack where she mixes all of her cronies together into a master cannon with Hera and Prometheus and Napoleon.
I don't know what Napoleon does though, because she just kind of pulls them out. Like he's not in.
Well, okay, you can see when they do the combine.
Hey, they combine. Then after that.
Oh, he probably like pokes Hera forward and like shoots her out.
I guess.
Maybe.
I don't know, because
in the actual panel, yeah, she's just like holding him to the side, so I don't really know what's going on there. Also, like this panel has kind of wild scale. Like you could see how fucking big, Ulti is compared to Nami. Nami's like this tiny woman.
Yeah,
it's interesting, and Ulti I guess is down now, which is interesting because we were just going like, oh yeah, this is obviously last week it was setting up the Nami Ulti fight, but now that's not happening. But here's my thing. If the raid fails, then Ulti's gonna fight Nami again. If it doesn't, then Ulti is down. But also, I don't know if that makes sense because. I mean, you can't really get up when you take like an ace style hole through the chest. Like you can't just get up and start running and fighting people, right?
It depends. Maybe she has, I don't know, dinosaur magic.
Yeah. I guess, but maybe that's like the side of her, and it only like grazed her side. But it does look like it's going like right through her. Which, if that's the case, then I don't think she's getting up. But also, she hasn't done enough to justify being like a character yet. So I think she has to do something more this arc or have like a proper fight with a stride or something. So it's interesting, definitely. And then we move into the next section of the chapter called Zeus getting cucked. It's very, very unfortunate. Uh, I like these fucking 4 panels where he sees Nami and he's very happy. He's like, okay, I'm finally saved. Uh, and then Nami turns around and goes, and then this sad face with this pouting lip. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
And uh, Zeus is he's fence sitting. He's trying to play both sides of the political aisle, and it's not working out.
Yeah.
Because now everyone hates him. Nami hates him because he backstabbed her, and Big Mom hates him because he backstabbed her. And Big Mom just says, "Oh yeah, eat fucking Zeus hair," which was very funny. Just like, cause it's not like an inanimate object. It's like a man. You know, he has fucking emotions and feelings. He's very stupid, but like he's just getting like eaten alive very casually.
Yeah.
And God, and then Big Mom grabs Tama, which probably not safe, kind of scary. But I mean, Tama was like knocked out the panel before, and automatically she's awake because like how can you not be when this massive fucking titan is picking you up? And then Zeus is going to suicide bomb and going to protect Nami. But he doesn't because Big Mom just fucking grabs him and feeds him to Hera again. And we don't really see the fate of Zeus this chapter. So I guess stay tuned for another chapter One Piece. To see what happened to our main man Zeus.
I guess.
The ultimate cuckold.
Maybe just died
And-
there. That's the end of Zeus.
I mean, that would be funny. But no, I'm assuming Nami is gonna get Zeus. I'm assuming. And then God, it's also wild like how people were a couple weeks saying, "Oh yeah, Big Mom is gonna join the Strides or whatever, or she's gonna be on the side of the Strides." Which I'm not gonna lie, as stupid as it is now, my first thought when I saw her like punching Page One, I was like, "Wait, she's joining the good guy side?" Because I am a little dumb sometimes. I do have a little bit of a Morge brain at times, and here how quickly like she even turns on Tama. She's like, "Oh yeah, I hate when people leave me. It means I have to kill them," and she's just about to kill fucking Tama, who was her best friend like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
But thankfully, Kid comes in with a Punk Gibson and punches her in the face. So Kid versus Big Mom, and I'm guessing Kid and Law versus Big Mom. That's what people have been saying, and I
Makes
am
sense.
also on board with that because Law also needs something to do. Since it's fucking Wano and he's been set up for this arc to do big things. And then we get this final fucking spread. The raid has failed? No. Kaido is monologuing, and fucking Luffy is lifeless, falling off of Onigashima with a big dum. So this is interesting, to say the least. It's not like a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, this is confirmation the raid is failing." No,
I don't
not
think so,
yet,
no.
because this doesn't mean a ton quite yet. Okay. Here's what I'm assuming will happen. There's a few options. Either because we have not seen where Onigashima is floating above yet for
Yeah.
like at least a good while. If he's above Wano, then he's gonna be in fucking Wano, and maybe he's gonna like protect Wano from getting crushed by Onigashima when like that eventually has to like go down and crush the fucking flower capital.
Yo, it's gonna
Maybe
be
that's
like
gonna
when
be a
he
thing.
started destroying the boat in Fishman Island.
Yeah, maybe.
Pretty cool.
Or maybe he's going to be picked up by somebody, saved by somebody, maybe Marco, maybe another character, I don't fucking know. And Anaru, and he's going to most likely have to climb back up through Onigashima because this is a thing Oda does quite a bit, like in Dressrosa, for example, where he was also thrown down from the fucking what was that called? Like the royal whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I
And
know what
then you
you're
have to
talking
climb
about.
back up with the gladiator boys on top of Pika, all this and all that. And I'm assuming we might get something similar here, which could be kind of interesting. but also kind of boring if it goes on for too long, because I kind of just want the fight to continue. But also, I'm happy about this development because for a while I was saying, like, for the last multiple weeks that this feels kind of wild, considering that he was barely fighting against Katakuri, and now he's like going toe to toe with Kaido. It felt a little strange, but yeah, now he's falling lifeless. So I guess Oda's not that much of a hack. Nice. Anything else about the chapter?
I really like Kaido's like speech at the end, like talking about humans can't give up hope. That's the problem. It's been a long time since I got worked up like this. I failed. I should have simply cut your head off and announced my victory to everyone. Now they'll keep believing that you're going to win, won't they? It's cool and true.
Indeed. And also, yeah, that does play into the thing where everyone has been consistently saying, oh yeah, Luffy's gonna win for sure, Luffy's gonna win for sure. And maybe he's not. Well, I mean, he is, but he's not right here, perhaps. We'll see.
Perhaps, okay. Indeed.
My Hero Academia, chapter 312. We seem to be kind of getting into the slower section, because we're at like non-stop banger chapters for half a year, and I kind of like got used to, oh yeah, MHA every week is like a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 chapter. And now we're kind of getting to the start of a new arc, so it's not as exciting. It's not like the climax of an arc that's been building towards for God knows how long. So it's still good, but like, you know, yes. What did you think of this chapter?
It was pretty good. I like, you know, Earth Power Lady Nagant. His power is interesting, and she's hot.
That is very true, yes.
This is very important.
We kind of get, you know, they're hyping her up as an antagonist for most of this chapter. Also, I like this spread where she shoots something at Deku, and it's like a kind of a fish. It's not like a fisheye lens. It's like the opposite of that sort of effect, where the building is like circular or like it's round because he's flying around the building. It's very cool looking. Horikoshi, as always, pops off the art every week. I don't know how the man does it. It's kind of insane. So there's that. And yeah, a lot of this is like just hyping her up as a very, very good sniper, very good at what she does. And then we kind of get a flashback with her where she's being recruited by All For One to take down Deku because she also hates Hero Society. We kind of see her backstory that she killed a hero and she wants the downfall of Hero Society. And she has a quirk. She has a second quirk called Airwalk. So she's even fucking stronger because of One For All. All For One. Fuck. Why do I... How are we this many chapters in and I still confuse One For All and All For One?
Well,
it's very sad. Oh yeah, and also we got confirmation that this is, in fact... Bird Mask Man, whose name I keep forgetting. Overhaul, yes, correct. So there's that. I'm assuming how this is going to go is she's going to capture Deku, and then maybe 1A has to save him, because they have to come back in some way. And I'm assuming it's going to be very hype. There's going to be a big spread where they come in at the most clutch moment, and they're going to be cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anything else about this chapter?
No, it was fine.
No Dr. Stone.
No Black Clover, you mean?
Yes. My brain is kind of shutting down as we speak. It's fine. It's probably fine. Black Clover. Fuck. No, dude. That's literally not... Okay. Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone, chapter 186, not 5. I was about to say 5. I'm actually going insane. It's fine.
What's the name of the chapter, Dot? What does it say?
Scientist. All-Alien? I don't really know what that word is, but Suka is cute. She is drawing the equals MC squared that Senku has on him, on her thing, on her cloth that she's wearing.
Very cool.
Which is cool. Paying
then you
tribute
get big
to
spread.
Senku. cool big color spread of Senku doing a big punch. Very, very, very nice. And Suka is doing cute science. She's confused because she's a little caveman girl who's a little stupid sometimes. And I can relate to this character.
Well, she's
She can
smarter than
barely-
most critics. Reading and understanding things are different things.
Oh, indeed. Stealing
Amen.
Twitter jokes.
Yes.
And I mean, at least she's like smarter than me because she's literate and she can
True.
read. So that's good. There's some like funny moments. She has a poop. Well, she doesn't do a poop, but she finds a poop from I think that's a capybara, which is a very good animal. And I don't know how like Boichi manages to make a rock filled with bird shit or covered in bird shit look cool and beautiful, but he does it because he's a hero. And then she is making nitric acid. I like how she also does like the plan thing that Senko always does
Yeah.
to like make science more simplified, and all the E's are fucking spelled backwards for some reason. I guess she's just kind of stupid a little bit sometimes. And over and over and over again, she's gonna do science even if it doesn't work out. And then we cut to Senku, who is counting seconds. And then he awakens. Finally. And we get 3 banger spreads in a row. 3 best spread of the week contenders. He made Suika hot. What do you think, Banger Graphics? Thoughts?
I want to wear that we see more of her. Like, cause with the clout, we don't really see a tits or anything like that. So I don't
That's
know, I'm
true.
gonna. She's more like cute, but bigger cute now. So I wouldn't call her hot yet.
I mean, the legs in the final page. I don't know. Yeah,
And they're
this is
alright,
just,
but
like, such a
they're
fantastic
like
moment.
there's just other characters with better legs that could
Oh,
crush my
Kohaku.
head and spine and all of the rest of my bones.
Indeed. Yeah, you sure made yourself useful, Suika. It's only been 7 years, huh? You worked quick. Very good moment. Very good line from Senku. Because Suika, for a caveman, she kind of popped off here. Even if
Yeah.
it took her 7 whole years, it is what it is. And now Senku is reawakened. So, very good.
She even gave him an extra cloak, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why he needs another one, but there you go. There he is. There it is.
Yeah.
Another cloak. Why not? Anything else about the chapter?
No, very good chapter. That's it.
Indeed. Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 148. Finally, a new Jujutsu Kaisen chapter. I don't have a lot to say because it's kind of the inner workings of the Zenin clan. What'd you think, Megraphics?
It was interesting, I guess, to hear more about that and see like their plans to get back to Zenin clan from Fushiguro and Maki and all that. I'm curious to see, and I do like Maki going against her family finally. Well,
Yes,
finally,
that's
she always
been
did, but now
set
she's
up for a
doing it
while.
like just straight up fighting them. Like her mom telling her to like stay back, and then she just doesn't give a shit. It's good. And then yeah, now she fights her dad.
Indeed, she does. And we get explanations of the various techniques that they will be using, and just this fight choreography, as always, is top notch in Jujutsu.
Yeah.
It's one of the best things about the series, and great art. And then the dad, kind of a mean man.
Yeah.
All his children are worthless, and he's crying. That's why he never became the head of the clan. Unfortunate, but also probably fortunate, because this man should not be the head of the clan. It should be the alcoholic man instead, because he's less psychopathic, probably.
But now he's dead, so
yeah. Now it's gonna be Maki, because Fushiguro doesn't want to be.
well, I like that he doesn't want at all. Like this is even like a point where he has just written doesn't want to be it. She's like, no,
Yeah,
please.
she's like, I don't want the
please
fucking
don't.
responsibility of this, so fuck it. Yeah. Good chapter. I enjoyed
Yes.
it. Miss Yozakura Family, chapter 92.
92.
Good chapter. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
I never really
Miss Yozakura
look at the chapter number, but now I think I'm gonna every week just to make sure.
How many times have I fucked? I can't read. I can't count. I can't like. I'm actually becoming a manga plus dev fucking web designer. Like I'm degrading slowly.
You're going
in my
back to
intelligence.
monkey.
I'm going back to beyond monkey. I'm going back to manga plus website designer. Mission Yozakura Family, chapter 90 chapter 82 8.
Well, it's
not
actually
9,
Mission
8.
82. If we're gonna be
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, please. Yeah. Mutsumi, she's through the ring. She's like, yo, Tayo, wake up. I'm restarting your blood or some shit. I like this panel where the like black inky line work around the arm. You know the panel I'm talking about. This is on page 1, 2, 3, 4. On page 4. It looks cool where he's standing on top of Tayo. And
Oh yeah.
Tayo's reawakened, and he's back. He's back at it again. And thank you, Mutsumi. I fight for a future where Mutsumi and I can be together. Sweet man.
And then
Indeed.
he does an
and
attack.
He does a big slash.
So the future, tomorrow, the next day, beginning of day, what happens in the beginning of the day? Daybreak.
Oh, and that's the name of the attack. Very smart, very
is.
epic. And the seed sowing project has been terminated, or has it? Because what the fuck is his name? I don't remember. Bad man with white hair has absorbed all of it and is like a big glob of like the black goop, and then the cherry blossom, and then just like roots coming out of his body. It's a little like horrific looking. I'm a fan. Looks very cool.
It's cool.
And he's fighting Tayo. But just when things are seeming desperate, the other Yozakura members who were fighting in this arc are now coming in. Futaba, Brotherman, Gunman, Cat, and Bucket.
And even
cool,
like
all the
yes,
boys.
for Sean to do something like so they're all really fighting together.
Yes.
We started Tayo, and then everyone's coming in. Sean's analyzing the enemy. It's gonna be cool.
True. I do wish that maybe right here would instead be the ones who have not fought in this arc yet, like the ones who are staying behind in the helicopter, like the fucking Grandpa Man and others.
Well, yeah, Grandpa Man would be cool, but
yeah, but a lot of those are like not the main fighters, so
Yeah.
it would make sense.
and Sean did get a fight technically. Just brain
that's
fight.
true. That's true. And I'm sure she will also have some sort of contribution to this. And also, Yozakura is finally getting its long overdue second jump cover next week. So that's exciting.
Finally, and like 34 pages or something, which is cool.
Yeah.
For the climax of the arc.
Yeah. It's been a very, very solid arc. So I'm excited for that. Anything else?
No.
Undead Unluck, chapter 93. Shen is dying. Or is he? Oh. But we're continuing the fight with fucking Chinese
Fang.
man. What's his name? Fang. Yes, I keep forgetting his name. I should like write it down at this point. But I don't care
Forgetting
enough
his
to do so.
name.
Yes, and Shen is dead or not because his sister comes back as a vision or something. Is it an illusion? I don't know. And she gives a heartwarming monologue. We kind of see what happened to her and how he let go and became a negator. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been shown a couple of times where characters, when they get their powers, it kind of uses it immediately. So it's not really like his fault.
True. Yeah, but he is understandably blaming himself for his sister's death.
Actually, it's kind of like how Fuko killed her parents.
Yeah, true. And I'm sure this will be a somewhat reoccurring theme with other indicators also. And we see how he met the fucking girl. What's her name?
Me?
What? Yes. And she kind of helped heal his heart, which is nice. And then, what the fuck is next? Yes. Whoever commented like our brain turns off when we get to Undead Unluck is very correct. I don't know what it is about Undead Unluck, but it's like, for some reason, it's difficult for me to fucking remember what's happening or discuss it. But she revives her brother. She revives Shen. I don't know how. I guess we'll see.
He wasn't dead yet. She hasn't revived him yet. He's gonna get revived in the end because he does ask Mui to kill him, probably using Untruth, so it's the reverse. I don't know exactly how that works. We'll see.
I guess.
So I just think he's not dead yet. He just like kind of passed out.
I mean, he does have like an ace fucking hole in him in his fucking chest. So I don't know.
Well, you know.
Yeah, it's Undead Unluck. It's fine. Yeah, he does seem like he would be a popular character. So maybe that is partially part of the reason why he's not dying, like other negators have died in the past.
I guess.
I don't know. But as long as it makes sense, I'll be fine with it. So I hope they give a pretty good explanation for what the fuck and why. So yeah. Anything else about Undead Unluck this chapter? Mashle, chapter 62.
Would have been an insane
Innocent
chapter.
Zero. Yes, this is probably my favorite Mashle chapter. Maybe in the whole manga. Maybe. It's definitely fucking kind of insane, considering the previous chapters have been kind of low key, and now Innocent Zero's here, and he makes quite an entrance. Right away, he uses his power is basically the world, or the worldo Lamau. Haha.
So
Reddit.
This is the end of the podcast. Now it's over. We're fucking done.
Yes. This page where it's inverted colors, and he kind of breaks like fucking space and time. And there's like a crack in space and time.
I think that was because there was a barrier around the Colosseum.
Oh, okay. Yes,
I'm pretty sure that happens in the last chapter, like them breaking in that stadium at the very, very end.
I
think that's why that happens.
It does look very cool.
Yes, it
and
does.
Mash is frozen. Everyone is frozen. And Mash Burn Dead, or Van Dead is still a better fucking name. I don't know why they changed it. He's his fucking son. Oh my god, it's his dad. Wild. And then Dumbledore shows up and... God, okay. Before I thought Innocent Zero was the name of the organization, but that's the name of the man.
Yeah.
That's a fucking stupid name. Why? It's such a stupid fucking name. Innocent Zero?
Nah, it's a cool ass name, bro.
You're like fucking signing up for a job interview, and they're like, oh yeah, what's your fucking name? Innocent Zero. The fuck is an Innocent Zero? I don't know, man.
And that's probably not his real name, but I don't know. Or maybe Mash's real name is something
Mash
Zero.
Zero, yeah.
Dino Zero.
Dino, my god, it's Dino Zero. Let's go. Yeah, and Dumbledore Man has a very cool moment where one of the henchmen, who I don't think we even saw in the previous chapters, before it was like the 3 guys, and then now there's 4, I guess. If that scares you, then back off, you insignificant speck. And this man's kind of shit in his pants. But Innocent Zero, fucking stupid name, he's calm, and he wants to become the perfect human, very powerful, a very original motive. But yeah, he wants to fucking consume his son or some shit. Kind of suspicious.
Maybe he's gonna put his spirit inside his son's body or something.
True. and then they are both awakening their fucking wands, and it's insane. Uh, Kind of a wild spread at the end. So
Yeah.
fucking Dumbledore is summoning Uranus, god of the sky, and Innocent Zero is summoning Kronos, god of time. And their wands look fucking crazy with like 70 different visual effects coming off of them, and
Yeah, it's
fucking
pretty cool.
various conquers hockey like lightning. Also, it's been decades since we have last crossed wands, so they have fought before, and I'm assuming. Actually, I don't know who fucking lost. Maybe Innocent Zero lost and he's back for revenge. I don't know. I don't. I remember what the fuck the lines mean. Remember, like they explained the lines before, and Dumbledore has 3 lines, and Innocent Zero has seemingly
It's
2 lines.
it's their
So
I think it's like their capability for magic. Like everyone's born with lines, but I guess they're able to like suppress when they're like 3 lines or more. They can suppress them, I guess, and then they make them appear
Mhm.
at this stage.
Uh, how long do you think before like somebody has their whole face covered in lines, or somebody does blackface, and that's the most powerful person? Oh my god, it's
You
all
just
black lines.
a black person, not just face. Like his entire body's
A
just
black
black.
person.
Yo, that's the
Oh
most
no,
powerful.
that
He is a line.
okay. Uh, disavow something disavow. Yes,
I
interesting
never said he was like
chapter.
a bad guy or a criminal. He's probably a good man.
Of course, of course, of course. It's a ally to Mash, a good black Samaritan. Anything else?
Probably likes Dragon Ball.
Stop,
No.
stop, 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 stop. Ayakashi Triangle, chapter 44. Uh, I'm not into panties. I don't
Emotional.
know.
Very emotional
It is
ending.
definitely emotional. What I've still never understood Japan's whole thing with panties. Like, just show me the ass. Like, I don't need the fucking panties. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. It's a chapter. There's like ecchi fan service, which is fun, I guess. And it, Matsuri has to give up her loincloth thing for training, and the end page is very sad. Farewell, my fundoshi, until
Fundoshi.
the day we're reunited, and it's like in the sky, and she's crying.
Until the day when the hero comes back.
Very. Oh. Fuck you, dude. It's also in the sky. Oh my god, it's the same. It's fucking Dragon Quest Die.
I just imagine.
Insane.
I just imagine like a stone with like the Fundoshi on it, and then main character's face in the sky.
Jesus Christ.
Very
Yeah.
emotional.
Very, very emotional. Almost as emotional as Dragon Quest Dies Great Adventure.
Well, it's a little more, but you know.
Yeah, of course, of course. Magu-chan, chapter 43. I like this color page. It's like a t-shirt design.
Yeah, I'd wear
Like,
that.
this look cool on a shirt. If I liked Magu-chan more and it wasn't mid almost every week, I would probably wear it as well.
Well, this week was
This is
not mid.
fun chapter. Yeah, it's the best chapter in quite a while. I don't really care for most of the gags. Like, as soon as it started out, I was like, okay, Magu's obviously planning some sort of surprise for
Yeah.
Ruru. It's pretty obvious, but it's still a nice moment because Magu is like, shut up, whore, shut the fuck up, don't talk to me, bitch. And Ruru's like, what the fuck? He's growing up. He's in his rebellious phase. But it turns out he's a sweet man, and Oneris and Napotaka are planning a birthday party multiple months ahead for some fucking reason.
Well, because
That cake is gonna be rotten by that point, but it's fine. And Ruru is crying, which is a very good page, where she's crying, and Magu's like a silly man, and she's like, "Oh, I thought I lost you, Magu. Don't leave me." Good. And then Magu
very.
blows up the fucking cave. Anything else?
Not really, but I just really like the fucking. I don't have much to say about it, but it did make me cry, so whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Imagine being a little fucking bitch.
Well, at least I didn't have to sit for 40 minutes in the toilet dying.
Okay, it's not 40 minutes, 40 hours, okay?
Oh,
Get your
sorry.
fucking facts straight.
Because I don't have control of my anus.
It's not just the anus, dog. It was the fucking stomach in general. It was a whole ordeal, okay? Why'd you bring it up on the fucking podcast? Horrible Cop And Dolphin, chapter 42. Yeah, I read it correctly. Now I'm double checking every single time that I read the chapter title number. Fuck, whatever. Choco is silly, and she's being turned into a publicity fucking icon in Japan or some shit. But she's too fucking scary for that because it turns into all the fish turn into like scary fishmen. Arlong, Jinbei, One Piece, very nice. And Dolphin Man Orpheus, he's called in to stop the fucking thing every single time. And then we cut back to sad times. We cut back to Orpheus's death, and he uses Pussy Dracon every drop that he has, and he breaks out of the black thing and cuts off a blonde man's arm, and then he turns like this very cool looking like fleshy version of the dolphin.
Yeah, it kind of comes back, but not completely.
Mm-hmm. And he lunges forward and attacks blonde man, but doesn't work because he uses Tartarus again. And we see a flashback with Choco, where Choco, before it was like set up early in the chapter that the only person who she couldn't communicate with was the mascot of the cult, Orpheus, who just keeps saying two things, and everyone gets confused and tries to have a conversation with him for some reason. And Choco, when she sees that he has transformed, she's like, "Are you Orpheus?" And he's like, "Yeah, if it'll make you smile, then I'm Orpheus." And he's not Orpheus anymore because he's dead. Yeah. I don't really get what is this like strand of black, whatever that is, out of the fucking bubble.
Maybe
like
blood.
In the final spread.
Maybe the spine.
It's something.
Maybe actually, he gets crushed. So maybe that's him.
Oh, that is very unfortunate. But Princess Dracon is not crushed. So if that needs to be used in the future for a full Poseidon and this manga doesn't get axed somehow, then that can still happen. Sad.
Very.
Rest in peace, Orpheus. Speaking of sad, I've been dreading this all fucking week. Okay, me and Roboco, chapter 41. Last week we talked about the chapter, and the chapter had a panel from Blue Box, which I thought was just a panel from Blue Box. And I was on a Discord server. I was talking to some people, and I was like, okay, I'm so confident that this man just took the panel from Blue Box that if this is not the panel from Blue Box, I will issue a formal apology, and I will put Roboco as my favorite chapter next week. Then I looked at them side by side, and it turns out the panel from Blue Box was redrawn. So this is now my favorite chapter of the week. I love Roboco.
Very embarrassing.
It's definitely an L. Definitely a bit of an L that I took last week, but it is what it is. The chapter was fine. It was like inoffensive, I guess. At least it wasn't like a terrible Roboco chapter that I have to put as my favorite chapter of the week. At least it was like, the Dragon Ball reference was fine, and they didn't go like, "Is that like Yamcha from Dragon Ball?" Yeah, and then the fucking Gacha Gorilla, he has the jump issue in his thing. There's aliens at one point. Roboco steals her gun and fucking shoots Gacha Gorilla. Should be in prison, for sure.
I was scared he was gonna die, but thank God for Jump.
Thank God for Jump.
Like I do, gets shot in the back, and he has his jump in the front, so it makes like no fucking sense. But it's fine.
That's kind of funny. It was fine. I don't know. these aliens come to Earth every week, I guess, to buy Jump, or maybe they buy it in bulk. Maybe they come once a year and buy all the issues. But that is like the issue from a couple weeks ago with the group cover. So
Yeah.
there's that. It's a chapter. It wasn't the worst, which is pretty good for Roboco, I guess. Kokosei Kazoku, chapter 38. Good color page. A photo of Ichiro at his graduation in middle school. And what'd you think of this chapter? You talk about it, I guess.
Cool sports. Kind of sad that we don't see the entire match. Kind of wish it was like
Yeah,
a
that's true.
whole ass arc almost of just a volleyball match.
I mean, it is like the first kind of practice match.
True, yeah,
so
it is
I'm-
just a practice match. That's true.
So yeah, I'm not as like mad as if they would like skip a whole like final match or whatever. I'm assuming we'll get more volleyball stuff as actual matches happen.
Yeah,
But
I'm
the
excited to
thing of-
see a volleyball match with the ace first year. It's other than
True.
Ichiro. Like both them other teams gonna be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I like the coach crying and breaking down because he sees Ichiro from the past and it's young Ichiro, and then everyone's like, "Wait, you're fucking tripping!" And then the ace from the other team also sees young Ichiro. Oh my god! And Ichiro finally fully joins the volleyball team. Very cool, very nice, exciting.
Yeah.
Anything
I like
else to say?
Kokosei Kazoku. No, nothing.
Sakamoto Days, chapter 23. Good chapter. It's like kind of a. I like reluctant family stuff
Yeah.
in manga. And we kind of get a backstory with Megraphics and Shin. Or Asakura. And it's good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really like the page of Shin going to Asakura like, oh, let's play. And then he sees like Asakura's working his research and he stops, just reads next to him. Then when he falls asleep, he puts a blanket on him.
Yeah,
Sleeps next to him.
that's cute. Also, like the moment where Shen is, he sees like some scientists talking shit about Megraphics' research, and he just throws a rock at them because he's a good man. He's defending his honor or whatever, and then his research does actually work because Shen is fucking half asleep and thinks it's water because he's stupid, and he drinks it. And we see that everyone is slowly kind of starting to distance themselves from him. And scientist Megraphics man is like, what the fuck, what have I done? I ruined this whole kid's life. And he feels very guilty, but then Chinese lady is like, no, he's actually happy with his ability, and it helps him with his boss, and he's found a job, and he's happy in the Sakamoto family, which is sweet and good. And they're going to go and apologize to him, and they're going to escape from the prison. She does a kick. It's a good chapter. I enjoyed it.
Very good indeed.
True. The Elusive Samurai, chapter 16. We're kind of back to stuff that I don't have a lot to say about. But, you know, this chapter has some decent moments, I guess. There's a man with ants on his back, so that's concerning. I wonder what that symbolizes, and I like the whole thing of Priest Man. Sometimes he's just like not able to fucking tell what's gonna happen in the future. So this whole chapter, he's like, "What? Stop! Don't fucking go investigate
he's
what's
being
gonna happen
worried,
because."
It's fucking funny.
Yeah, I like the moment where it's like a whole. They're like, "Oh yeah, we need some food and some supplies or whatever," and he brings like a whole wagon of food. He's kind of a scary man sometimes, overprotective, I guess, over our main hero when he can't see the future, but when he can see the future, he's just kind of a piece of shit. So that's kind of good, and I like this panel of they're like all talking about strategy and how they're gonna not attack, like scout out the village, and then the panel right below is like the same panel, but the two retainers have like lunged forward, So that's
Yeah.
cool. And we get a new man who we're gonna fight. It's a man with two swords. Uh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Another villain of the couple weeks, or maybe for a while. I don't know. Depends. Maybe it's like the man who they fought previously. We'll see. Good
I
chapter.
like
I enjoyed it.
the moment where he says, "Oh, he's worried about my safety." That makes me glad. He's kind of sweet because I like that Ojo like doesn't have family anymore. He kind of gets a new family.
True.
He's-
Anything else?
No.
ITLC chapter 15. It's okay. I don't care as much about the manga. I think it's a mix of like it's pretty obviously going to get axed because it's not selling any fucking volumes, and also it's like in its worst arc right now. Like the small arc, I just don't really give a fuck. And it's kind of unfortunate. I don't have anything to say. Mar is like a lady. She's like in some panels she's hot, but in other panels like they act like she's way hotter than she actually is. So
True.
I don't know.
Yeah, this chapter was fine. Probably my least favorite chapter of ITLC. It's just like, yeah, it's her plan. It's working out, and then at the end, I guess
Ioi is going
he's
to
working with her
help her
kind of, but
now.
not.
Yeah, because she's for some reason the only criminal who's smart enough to understand that she can use Aoi to her advantage. Because Aoi is a simp.
Well, I
for
don't
criminal.
think she knows it's Aoi, but I'm not sure.
Oh, well, I guess we'll see next chapter. I don't care. Okay, let's talk about the most relatable chapter to just my life actually. Witch Watch chapter 14. This character is me in real life because I I have fucking constant stomach problems and I read this chapter and then immediately after it I had terrible stomach problems, so I do partially blame this chapter and the author. So there's that. Also, this fucking reminded me. I remember at my old Russian school, there's this one kid. He was like very tall. I think he was autistic or something, and he's the only one who would shit in the bathroom. But the issue is there was no locks on the stalls. It was just an open door. So when he was shitting, everyone would go into the stall with him and just stand around him. It was slightly disturbing, and then the principal would like come in and like yell at everyone. They would all leave. It was kind of fucking scary. So yeah, there's a man. He has stomach problems, and he needs to fucking he gets over it eventually because he understands. Oh, it's not a big deal. Everyone's not like little babies anymore, or Russian. I like this fucking gym coach who is like literally just Gotcha Gorilla Senior, kind of funny man, and I don't know who the fuck like goes up to a stall and is like, oh yeah man, enjoy your dump or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a little strange, but
yeah,
funny.
Take your dump in peace. Okay,
You're just a sweet
I
man.
guess. I guess so. Yes, and now Witch Lady and Moe are going to be helping people. It's Sket Dance again, from what I've heard about Sket Dance.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Very nice.
I do like the panels early on of like anyone every time he uses like the spell at first, she just disappears and it was like it's funny.
True. Nine Dragons Ball Parade, Chapter 13. I don't know. My brain's turning off now.
2 new members.
Yes,
Pretty
and
cool.
one of them is I think skillful, but he doesn't want. He doesn't like the politics or the like social pressure, social hierarchy in other mainstream big baseball teams. So he's joining this one because they're smaller. Also, I like the bit where it's like, oh yeah, I'm the big shot here because it's the fucking silly man who's like a narcissist, and that's funny. So now they have two members.
These new characters are all like first years.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all have the same.
Wait, are they? Is the
pretty sure.
black-haired man Not the one with like the two things hanging off his head. Is he a first year? The one that's good at batting or whatever.
Tsurugi, I think so.
Okay. And then we cut to Hakao, and there's this blonde, pretty boy. And
I assume his hair is white and not blonde, actually.
I mean, yeah.
Because his name is white. So.
Oh well, okay. Well, that would make sense then. Yes. And he is the son of the director of the Hakao Academy, and the director is kind of scary and deranged. He like walks down a hall of shame where he has every bad thing that Hakao has ever done hung up on the wall. So I'm assuming it'll be a whole thing of like, oh yeah, everyone makes mistakes. It's fine eventually. So he's seeking absolute perfection, and now he's mad because a student, which is the second main boy, I don't remember his name, rejected Hakao. And yes, find out if they're a real threat. Go scout them out. Your wish is my command, father. Interesting.
Man could fucking move his hand so quick he cuts paper. Uh-oh.
Kind of wild. Yeah, good chapter. I'm enjoying this more now, I guess. Anything else?
No, it's good.
All right, Blue Box chapter 5. Good.
Yeah.
We're continuing the thing where main boy saw Chinatsu with another man, and now he thinks that she's dating him, and he calls her Chi at one point, and he's like, "Oh my God, they're so close," and he's a jealous, stupid man, and then he does realize that I'm being kind of stupid and lame, and then there's a good moment where Chinatsu's like, did you run home because you knew that my club is ending sooner than yours?" And then there's a good page for her where it's like, "Oh, if so, nice save. She's cute."
Very.
Yeah, it's continuing. I don't have a lot to say about this, but good chapter. I am consistently enjoying this manga.
It's fun. I wonder what. I don't know. They're either like childhood friends or probably like cousins or something. That's what's going to be the reveal at the end. But
yeah, probably. I mean, they're definitely not dating. Like
no.
I assume. So I guess we'll see which it is in further chapters. Candy Flurry, chapter 4. I don't care. It's bad. Do you care? Do you still like this?
It's fun.
Alright. Good for you. I guess. Ice Cream Lady, she knows that, well, she highly suspects that main girl has the ice cream thing. And...
Lollipop thing?
Yes. Lollipop. Whatever. I can't speak. I'm fucking dying. Yeah, she uses the lollipop at the end. I don't care. Okay. Anything else?
It was a fun chapter. I like at the end. Yes, that case it's better if neither of us freezes. True.
Indeed. Okay. Chapter no, actually no. There's nothing next. Okay. Thank you everyone for listening.
So it's time to have a chapter rankings, isn't it, Dot?
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Honorable mentions. Sakamoto Days. Mashle. Yozakura family. Top 3. Number 3, One Piece. Very, very good chapter. Number 2, it's gotta be Dr. Stone. And that's it. That's I only have a top 2 this week.
Your favorite chapter of the week. Your numero uno. Your best of the best. Alright. Reveal it to everyone. No, be a little bitch. Scream it.
Me and Roboco is my favorite
louder,
chapter
bitch,
of the week.
Like your family.
No, yeah, if you don't understand why me and Roboco is the best one this week, then listen to that section and I explain it. Pain, what are yours?
What's your least favorite? Well, I guess, yeah, we do. honorable mention, Yozakura, Magu, Undead, and Mash, I guess. Number 3,
Yes.
One Piece. Number 2, Sakamoto Days, and number 1, Dr. Stone.
Nice. Worst
Peace.
is Candy Flurry. It's not. I don't care. It's bad. What is your worst chapter?
I would say me and Roboco.
I wish I could say the same thing, but I lost a bet.
Nah,
It's
you
fine.
love
I'm
me and
not
Roboco.
mauling. Yeah, true. This is a great chapter. The aliens, the Yamcha gag, all XD and Lamau. Very funny.
You're the
Spread, best
Nanji.
spread. Who?
Who?
Huh?
Huh?
Spread. Best spread. Either the One Piece one where Luffy's falling, or all the Doctor Stone ones.
Yeah, the
Like
last
all
Doctor
the
Stone one for me,
last three
probably. There's
ones.
there's a lot of good. This was a good week, yeah, I think.
That's true. That's
There's a lot
true.
of good spread.
Uh,
The fucking Roboco Dolphin had good spreads.
I wish
That's
I
the
wasn't
only one I
like
can think of. I
dying the whole time I was reading these fucking chapters because I would
True.
have probably enjoyed them more. But yeah, it was still a good week despite me dying the whole time. It's fine. Yeah, that's that. Thanks for listening. Yep. Bye bye.
See ya, everybody.